The following is a discussion with Bob Briggs, CEO of PeopleWorks International, on how PeopleWorks helps clients build great companies and achieve world-class operating excellence and profitability. So if a company was interested in doing this, let's talk a little bit about what the process looks like and why in the world would they want an outside company to do it versus maybe their human resource department?
Well, that's a great question, and our MO in all of our work is to measure first. While most business leaders believe they have a pretty good feel about what's going on out on the shop floor with the workers. Fact of the matter is that people that work internally in an organization a lot of times just don't see the way the organization is working from an objective point of view. And so we have a proprietary tool called a union vulnerability assessment that enables us to go in and take a very careful look at everything that's going on in the business, the morale, the leadership capability, how people are behaving and how they treat each other, the level of engagement, and so that after we go through this measuring process, we have a very detailed report on how to create a great place to work and eliminate the potential for third-party intervention. A big part of this is leadership, and so our focus is on what critical core leadership competencies does the leadership team have to be able to create this great place to work and therefore eliminate the risk of union trouble. And we believe that it really is all about 7 core leadership competencies. The first one is trust, and that's foundational. Leaders have to be able to earn the trust of the people that work for them. And it's a learned skill. It's not something that leaders inherently are able to do well. Another competency that's important is teaching leaders how to communicate effectively. And particularly in a union-free environment, it's critical that we give people a voice. They have to believe that they have some say-so in what's going on. They have to be able to share their concerns and their ideas with the people that they work for. And what we find is when we give people a voice, then they're much less likely to go get a voice from somewhere else, usually most often an outside union organizer. Another one is how to lead change effectively. Businesses today, to stay competitive, have to change rapidly. And being able to lead people through change well not only eliminates the fear and confusion that is caused when we don't do it well, but it also accelerates a company's ability to change their business, to improve their business, which is a clear competitive advantage. Another core competency that's very, very important for a leader in running a union-free organization is customer focus, and not just on the external customer, but also with internal customers. Building relationships from one department to another, from one shift to another, is critically important to create a positive work environment, to be able to eliminate the silos that so often exist in organizations. And so treating one another like customers is a big part of the process. And again, there are very simple principles and tools that we can provide so that supervisors and managers can do that more effectively. Another key core competency is building and leading high-performance teams. Organizations get their work done these days through teams, and so we want employees to feel like they belong to a team, that they're contributing to a team, that the team is able to achieve things beyond just the individual worker. And again, if an employee feels like they belong to a cohesive team internally, they have much less interest in joining the international brotherhood of Teamsters. And then another competency is developing talent. And so teaching leaders how to improve the skills of the people that work for them, not only in terms of their current role, but how to prepare them to advance in the company. And what we find is when a leader knows how to pour into direct reports to help them improve their performance, to prepare them to advance in the company, those kinds of activities make it very difficult for an employee to justify reaching out to a third party. And then the final competency is achieving results. And of course, all of this is about improvement, not just in terms of protecting the company against unionization, but we want to help companies run better, more efficiently, more cost effectively, eliminating waste. It's clearly a competitive advantage, and so we want to be able to teach our our leaders how to leverage those core competencies to achieve better business results. And what we find in everyone that we work with, that they were able to accelerate key metrics, key performance indicators, whether it be efficiency, safety, quality, cost reductions. All of those things improve significantly when we're building good, strong leadership skills across the organization. Now, one of the other very important pieces to this is and it makes it, and it's one of the reasons why changing culture or improving culture is so difficult, is because the behavior change that we're looking for needs to be permanent. And sending someone off to a couple of days of leadership training is never an effective way to change behavior. So we believe that working with leaders over an extended period of time, working with specific skill sets and holding them accountable for change is critically important, and we call that our Making Change Stick model. And it's a formal methodology to make sure that the things that we teach leaders to do, they're able to execute, they're able to make those changes in such a way that they're able to make them permanent and a permanent part of how they lead people.
If you have any concern that your employees may reach out to a union, or you simply want to eliminate that risk, please call us today at 800-505-3978 to learn how we can help. Please listen to other segments of these interviews. Visit our website at www.peopleworksinternational.com or sign up for a free question and answer webinar. The cost of doing nothing can be catastrophic to your operations and your bottom line, so we hope to hear from you soon.